The fate of Angela Kilmartin, a councillor from Braintree in Essex, exploded onto national newspapers this week after she was hung out to dry for simply expressing her opinion on public decency. Approached in an online community group by a man offering pride flags for local businesses on display, she replied, "I don't want pride sex flags along my high street. I don't even want heterosexual flags along my high street. Sex is for the bedroom and private life and not for displaying preferences in public." Now, believe it or not, Angela was suspended by Witham Town Council, who say they celebrate diversity and expect our councillors and staff to do the same. And they're now investigating her, despite supporters reaching out to her to agree they are sick of this insistence on flaunting sexuality in ordinary public life. And Angela joins me now. So, Angela, what a shocking story. You know, whether people
I love it.
disagree with your view or not, surely, as a well-respected councillor who has had a very long life, I know you don't look like you have, but you've had a very long life, you should surely be able to express your rights about whether you want pride flags or heterosexual flags or whatever in your high street.
Well, I should be, and I did take the precaution, totally, of signing under my own private account.
So this
I
was
did
a
not sign
personal
as
view.
a candidate, it's a personal view.
You were not expressing the Conservative
Yes.
Party view.
No, absolutely not. You can't do that. You have to be extremely careful what you sign off on. And I wrote it under my personal account because honestly it got under my skin. How can someone go round and see every shop owner and say, please take a pride flag? Now, I've called it a pride sex flag because I understand that the pride movement, and they won't have this, they've been on at me, I understand that the pride movement is about different sexualities. No problem. They've made themselves different. I haven't made them different. We all love the people who live in Witham and roundabout. But I've had hundreds of thousands of supporters. You can see the newspapers, the comments. One person can write a comment, there's nearly 5,000 ticks on it.
Well, exactly. So what was the Conservative Party doing, suspending you for expressing a view that actually, amongst Conservative Party members, is pretty popular?
Well, I think it's a generic thing. If somebody complains about you to the district council or the town council, they put in train a series of laws, rules, whatever, and they follow those through, presumably to the letter. The monitoring officer is also in control, but no one's written to me. I don't know if I'm charged with anything. Obviously don't know what those charges are. In 21 days, they have to make some kind of reply. And I'm just sitting here waiting. But I must tell you that Boris Johnson is suspended for 10 days only.
Well, he might be.
I am suspended. No, I think he is already, isn't it?
Well, no, that's what they're currently looking at. That's what they're currently looking at.
Definitely suspended for 21 days.
Which is exactly, if you were Boris, you'd be out on your ear for good as a result of that. But look, do you feel that this actually represents, though, a more chilling attack on free speech in society? Because I am very concerned about this now. If public elected politicians cannot express viewpoints that their constituents actually agree with without fearing for their job, this country is going in the wrong direction.
Well, but they've already got these rules and laws laid down and nobody gets to look at them until you get a situation. This is the only situation I have ever been suspended on. And the only word I know about suspenders is what women wear.
Yes, and by the way, you're not saying that you have a problem with diversity, you're just saying you don't want these pride flags up on the street.
And they were never... They were never even...
flags.
Yes, nothing. I don't want any flags up my high street. Even our town hall has a Union Jack flag, a Armed Forces Day flag, and Royal British Legion for Remembrance Time. Those are the only 3 flags that fly up there, and that's correct. And every town council will go along with that, and every citizen will agree with that.
Well, look, Angela Kilmartin, I think you're absolutely brilliant. And actually, you've got quite a following after this week.
Oh, my God.
Boris should look out.
No, I'll join Boris. We can go hang together.
In the suspended corner, Angela Kilmartin. We will keep across the story. Thank you so much for being here tonight.